Alright, what is up you guys? Jay Zilla here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Let's just get right into it. So, I think the last thing we did was we did the Vox relay and did everything on Paradise Island, and so now we're going to be going to a new planet. We got to travel to the Golden Ridge. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Glad to be back in the Outer Worlds. I will be picking up the Fallout 3 stream again at some point as well. I'm going to plan on tomorrow to get back into that. And we'll do the Broken Steel DLC. Denise wants to talk.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Just wish Westport hadn't been the victim here. Those folk didn't deserve to go out like that, Protectorate or not. I know what's done is done, but I'll have to sit with this.
A lot has happened lately. I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Alright, we'll talk later. He still wants me to talk to her.
When I first joined up with you, I figured Milver Street and Carr knew you'd do a good turn for our folk eventually. Thought if I tagged along, it'd be good for my resume or some such. And it seems all of us were right. That relay ain't a threat anymore. But one thing I couldn't quite figure out all this time is what you were getting out of helping us.
I am an Earth Directorate Agent. We have sworn to protect and to serve all people.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate. You and Ibarra are the first agents I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it?
I'm not going to lecture you for your loyalties, if that's what you're worried about.
No, I get that. If you wanted to, you would have done so already. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
Alright. It still says to talk to her.
I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a Crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
I can see the subdermal integration is progressing smoothly. A very good sign.
Good. I can't rightly take a look without contorting myself in front of a mirror, so it's a comfort to have someone with a keen eye taking notice. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
Thanks. Happy to have you on board, Inez.
I expect we're going to have quite the adventure together. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Are you done yet? Okay. She's finally done. Never came up here. So we got little rooms up here on the ship. Automechanical model kit. Another of Niall's hobbies, currently in progress, constructing these models, must be satisfying for someone who likes to tinker and polish, and whose idea of fun also involves a little monotony to escape the frenzy of daily life. A few nubs lie scattered around the runner, probably from when he was last at work on this kit. So it's just like the Outer Worlds 1, where they all have these little rooms with their personal belongings. That's pretty nice. A simple model kit completed with love and patience. All it needs now is some paint. Message to the prospective agent, Niall Zabara. This bag has the name Z-Tran embroidered neatly on an inner flap. A brief look at the inside contents reveal a handful of adaptive equipment that would be useful for an amputee, some stimulants just past their expiration date, and a crumpled note with care instructions for Niall's new upgrade. Wait, is this in code? No, probably just your imagination. Alright, let's listen to this message.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
Niles Thornberry. AC Employee Discount Certificate. A memento from Anis's onboarding with Auntie's Choice. This coupon is presented to all new employees, whether they were hired or acquired in a merger, valid for one use only, applicable only in participated locations. Alright. Various examples of flora and fauna, quickly but confidently sketched out. It seems Anis has quite the artistic eye. Anis claims this appliance is essential for her graph's upkeep in the dry air produced by the Incognito's life support system. Conveniently, it also recreates the humidity of her home colony in the Tau Ceti system. Cool.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, Presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Well, who could turn down an invitation like that? To Golden Ridge, Commander?
To Golden Ridge.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What can you tell me about Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
What's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
You said something about the astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Got it. Alright. Oh, that looks so cool. I really just love the way the ship looks. Okay, so we got Free Market Station in Dorado. Let's go to the Free Market Station first. There it is. Whoa.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I, maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. Said Auntie's Finest Star Wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was shipwax.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
They're called cutthroat, but it's funny because they don't even have a throat. If you see it, you can actually see the space right in between.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal operation here.
Very respectable.
Nice day for shady dealings.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this place is something. I really like all the colors and the lights.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you. Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
Actually, I wouldn't mind learning what she's doing here.
Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
I'll try to avoid trouble.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
I guess I don't mind.
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
Sorry, loitering ain't my crime of choice.
Not a weapons store. We discovered the Free Market Bazaar. There's a lot going on over here.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store. Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
How'd you end up on Free Market Station?
That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
Alright, let's see your stock.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
I got the... shoots heavy rounds, but I have insufficient bits. Shock assault rifle. You get some good guns, but I don't have tons of money. I kind of want to try the shock assault rifle. I'm getting it. Maybe I should sell something though. Sell this. And this. All right. Let's see that new gun. Shock assault rifle. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I really like all my guns. The second choice.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
What's going on over here?
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
What seems to be the problem here?
I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business, protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
So this guy's trying to get information, but if he kills these people, then he knows he's not going to get the information, basically. Why not let him have an audience with the broker? At least he wouldn't bother you anymore.
See, you may have thought you said have an audience, but what you actually said was let him assassinate.
Do I look like a sentinel to you? No, don't answer that. My point is that if I wanted to kill everyone here, we would not be having this obnoxious conversation.
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
Put him to work washing dishes. If he he doesn't break any after a week, he could see the broker.
Hilarious.
That's funny. That's real funny. Takes a lot to set me smiling. Have a drink on the house. I just had a thought. Might be something that needs looking into. Maybe something that would allow me to make an exception as to who visits the broker?
I hope this has intrigue. I love intrigue.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Sounds like you want me to go as well. Why?
I don't fancy the idea of letting an arbiter loose on our allies without supervision. Might not know you, but anything's better than giving him complete freedom.
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
How exactly do these refugees work with the broker?
That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out?
Seems like a plan. I'm in.
Great. Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Jay-Zilla, ever worked with a partner before?
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Search the refugee camp on Golden Ridge. Okay, well, we met an arbiter. Well, we better head out to Golden Ridge. I'm sure we'll come back here at some point. This is a very interesting location. I really like the little market.
Hey, you there. If you're interested in furthering the cause of history, come speak with me.
Further in the cause of history.
Sakes alive. You're
No,
a
we'll-
worse nuisance than our sprat infestation.
We'll come back at some point. Let's head over to this new planet now. Dorado. We've been expecting you, Golden Ridge. Reject. I think that's the side quest we just got. Oh no, that's the main quest. But the side quest we just got is also here on Golden Ridge. Not far. Alright, well, side quest first.
So close to the action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Wow. Those look like some crazy clouds down there.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
What happened over here? Pinnacle nutrient bar.
Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Well, alright then.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, might never be something again.
Ooh, we got a terminal. Station reports. Current schedule. Incident report. Tram 609, 5 minutes behind schedule. Staff shamed. Tram 813, 9 minutes behind schedule. Staff admonished. Tram 552, 17 minutes behind schedule. Conductor reprimanded and recommended for mental refreshment. Incidents. Citizen found eating food in non-designated area. Admonishment administered. Recurrent incident will result in increase in admonishment with eventual mental refreshment if issue is not resolved. Citizen fell asleep in common area and loudly snored, disturbing the peace in a public area. Severe admonishment. Recurrent offenses will be reviewed by an arbiter. The mental refreshment in this game is kind of crazy. And it's so like realistic too to like how the world is, at least in like the United States. It kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. When I was like 11, I never really paid attention in the school, and so I remember going into the doctors and they said I was ADD and they put me on Adderall, and I was on that for a while. But it's like they want to just put you on stuff to force you to focus, and that's kind of how the mental refreshment is in this game. For Arcadia, no sacrifice is too great. Such was the caption of this mural, assembled painstakingly by a team of sculptors over the course of 6 years, commissioned by the sovereign himself to immortalize Arcadia's bounty. The original mural was deemed too spectacular to confine to one location. Eventually, the decision was made to fabricate copies of the original mural, each of which would be housed in the tram stations throughout Golden Ridge, so that any subject may feel the caress of true artistry. Each of these copies was made to contain a piece of the original, glorious mural. Oh, that was like a little quest we just got. it updated this. So maybe if we find a couple of these murals, we'll be able to add something to the ship, it sounds like.
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
That's pretty late. Oh, we got a rift. I don't actually know what happens if I go into the rift. I haven't tried it. I'm gonna try it. Will I die if I go into the rift? Yeah, I will. Okay. You vanished into a rift. Okay, I just wanted to see.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
The hell is that? What the hell is that, Anise? You got floaters.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
I need 8 in engineering to open this. Wow. No good choices.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's mercy.
I've seen through
Let's
the
just
lies
hope
of
we don't
both
get
sides.
shelled too.
In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
We're down here. This is a pretty interesting planet. So right now, oh, we got spiders. Arachnid web weaver. I'm trying to search the refugee camp on Golden Ridge. I just gotta get around this.
It's a brawl!
shock rifle's nice.
Raring to go.
Web weavers all over the place. Got a little camp here. Orders here? I don't know if these guys are friendly. Let's run around and find out. Looks like they were building trenches for war over here.
Let's just do a study on how alcohol affects the temporal lobe.
The temporal lobe.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct? Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased the speed of my literary consumption by 14%.
Order coercer.
This is the last bastion of control before no man's land. I am unsure of who assigned you permission to be at this locale, but please refrain from impeding our operations.
No man's land. Well, I gotta go over to no man's land.
Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
Know your place in the order of all things.
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
I can't believe I'm standing in the presence of the pipe doctor himself.
Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand.
Just out of curiosity, what exactly is a pipe doctor?
The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar.
I'm not willing to accept that premise at face value, but go on.
It's true. Whether over porcelain or metal, flesh or blood, we all take the same oath of service. It's like I've always said, a doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes down to the core.
I'll let you know if I need a plumber, or whatever you choose to call yourself.
Everyone needs a plumber eventually. Your time will come, my friend. Till then.
Well, at least I know where to come when I need one.
This war cannot come to a conclusion soon enough. The
wartime rations are making assignment in proximity to the latrines even more unbearable than is typical.
Ascendant monitor?
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
All right.
Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
So I think this is no man's land over here. Yeah, I think. I think it is. That actually scared the hell out of me. I'm just gonna do a little save before I run through there. Just hop around. No man's land is a land for Jay Zelda. Looking around to see if there's anything actually out here. Except for mines. Pick up a burst SMG. I look like a worm. I don't know what that is. Let any who read this plaque know of the sacrifices made by the below members of the Order of the Ascendant. Whoa, is this a secret button? This looks like a secret button.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
What is that? Oh.
Ready to waste them on your command.
All right, you know what? I think the chain spark cannon and the shock assault rifle both shoot the same ammo type. So I'm gonna switch this to the repeating rifle. Too far.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
All I gotcha. I gotcha.
And frankly, pissed off.
Oh, that's right. We got mines. Oh, that wasn't a wasp. That was like a giant bloatfly. Yeah, that was like a giant bloatfly. Iranian manta pillars. Scared the hell out of me. Alright, let's eat some food. Heal up. Alright, here we got some Ziranium, so that's... Alright, switch to that. Gotta be careful here in no man's land. These are some crazy minefields in this game. It's a breadworm. Caterpillars. I'm almost dead here. Heal up. I gotta find some help. Scrapper's den discovered. He's not a friendly scrapper. Okay, I'm out of here. What the hell is that? Oh, I can't see nothing. I'm screwed. Oh no, it's a mantisaur. This is not the time for a mantisaur. I'm getting the hell out of here. And he's down. He fell a lethal distance. All that, and he dies from a 5-foot fall. That's about right. Oh, man, these mines. Alright, I really gotta find me some health. Haven't really discovered anything on the map yet, though. There is a vending machine over here. You know what? I have to go to the vending machine. I'm just gonna buy, like, a bunch of food. All right. Where's the food? Here it is. That's all you got? I'll take it all. While I'm here, I might as well buy some shells. There we go. Okay, now I'll heal up. Okay. I also got to figure out why my inhaler never really works. Like when I tried to use it during those fights, I couldn't use it at all. So let me see if I can buy a new inhaler. Bypass shunts. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal with the inhaler is. It's one thing I gotta figure out in this game. Sometimes I just can't heal. And I don't think, like, it's not like I used a bunch of it and ran out of, like, it's not like it's on a timer or something, because I haven't used it at all this whole stream. And I couldn't use the inhaler at all when I got in that fight. So I don't know what's the cooldown, but it's got to be hours if there's a cooldown. Or there's something else that I'm not doing right. Crystals look really cool at night.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Got some little bases over here. I kind of want to see what's in there.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Show your work or shove off.
Show my work or shove off.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
The hell? I fell through the crack.
Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
You're preoccupied arguing with yourself about the best way to dig a hole?
That's not... Yes, your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
I thought the Order solved this kind of problem with mathematics.
Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma.
What kind of threats will you be facing?
Many, unfortunately. Antis, human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
I'd focus on the creatures. Alright. That's a lot. Maybe just make the trench equally good at defending against everything.
Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though.
Why do you need more trenches?
Anti's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Anti's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line.
What do you mean by shouldn't need another trench line? Isn't this an active war zone?
Our analysis shows us that Antis simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Good luck with that.
Do you have a specific... That's not... Yep, making a final decision over what to prioritize.
Alright. So, still gotta go and do this Arbiter's mission. Let's just run straight for that. We'll do another save in case we die.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Oh, this minefield is crazy. There's so many mines here. Whoop.
I'm the one you need to worry about, eh?
people up there. Scrapper Ravager. That's right, there was scrappers up there.
Can't remember. Just digging now.
Liquidate him!
How are you still upright over there? Ain't recharged.
Craft's still a bit sleepy.
I'm getting out of here. You see, when I try to heal, it doesn't let me. That's a big problem.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Craft's back in business. Look alive, Commander.
Or healed up now. I don't know why. I used to be able to heal up in combat. I'd be able to use the inhaler and heal up. It's like I haven't been able to do that. Any fight that I get in this stream, I haven't been able to heal. Scrapper, bullet, spitter. Well, let's avoid them.
Got a mean streak. My boss always crabby.
I'm back. You lot couldn't hit the wrong side of a flare. Another agent!
Ah! If I could just heal, I could get out of the situation.
Regular duck.
That's like every fight I got in, I have to do it in like one swoop.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Ha.
Commander, watch your back!
Yeah, like that guy just took me almost all the way down with that couple shots. And you can't heal, so you just have to retreat? This has got to be a bug. There's got to be something wrong there. There's no way that that's how it is. Because when I started this game, I could heal when I was in combat. Or maybe the inhalers only have a certain amount of use and I have to go get another one? I'm not sure, but I gotta find one.
Coward! You've never affected me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
I got a sniper rifle. Nice. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to get health in this game. Like, where do you even find the inhalers? I don't think I've seen any. Let's check the venom machine, and the venom machine didn't sell any either. Gears.
Wonder what we'll find in here. Apart from...
Alright, well, I
from
can
cultists.
heal a little bit. You see a partially disassembled auto dock. You might be able to salvage parts and chemicals from it. No, I can't. Uranium fumes are eroding our mechanicals. Pumping continues to be problematic. Decommissioned operations transferred to CM. Alright. Not gonna read through every single thing. Because a lot of it seems kind of irrelevant. And then I'm not sure also if everybody wants me to read through everything. Time to go.
Rack's raring to go.
Alright, I'm gonna back up. Okay, at least we discovered this, so I'm gonna have to fast travel out of here and find a doctor or something. I gotta find out why I can't heal. Because I can't get through any fights if I can't heal. I don't know where the doctor is here, so I'm going to the other planet again. Going back to Eden and going to the doctor. Maybe I just got to keep buying inhalers. I'll just buy 20 inhalers. Give me all your inhalers. I just want to be able to heal.
All these wicks got everyone riled up, including me.
You've returned. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please.
I could use that chemist over there to formulate more coagulant. Oh, I can do this now.
I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're welcome to try. Now, was there anything else?
I'm hurt. Can you take a look at me?
Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you.
Surely you could spare a moment for a fellow physician.
Fine. Let's have a look.
Merciful law! That's a hideous wound. How are you not in excruciating pain right now?
Oh, I definitely am. Should I have led with that?
You should be recruited for a study into pain tolerance. Most subjects don't survive to collect the hourly rates, but I'm sure it would be quite lucrative for someone like you. I can apply some Anti's branded deep wound adhesive, but it's hardly cheap.
I gotta pay 500 caps just to get healed one time. All right, whatever.
This may stick.
It's a lot of money to have to heal once.
I thought I smelled. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. My stimulant.
All right, how do we heal up? Trauma kits, that fixes us when we're downed. Infusion starter. It heals 200 instantly. Increase it up to 2 times that amount the closer you are to death. A primer that grants an instant heal that increases the lower your health is. You may have tried adrenal before, but now you can breathe pure adrenal infusion made by the demand. I don't even know. Just take it. See if I should sell anything here. I get the shock machine gun and the corrosive shock machine gun, so let's sell the regular one. I got a sniper rifle, I haven't tested that yet. Burst SMG. Okay. Let's sell this one and go with that. You have gained Auntie's Choice Adrenal Infusion. Okay, I don't know if that's what we need. I wish I could just buy health and then just use it. Just get down and heal. All right, back to the incognito. Hopefully this works when we try to heal, because if it doesn't, then that's gonna be a bummer.
Think they made the statue big enough?
Okay. Fast travel over to here. Black River. To avoid the river.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Last time I heard someone in this much distress, they downed a whole bottle of liftoff on a dare. He's done for.
He's in there.
Oh no, it's...
Are you alright?
No, I'm really not. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first?
Well, that's just awful. Anything I can do to help?
No, I don't think so. I'll just suffer in here for a while longer. Oh, why won't it stop burning?
Rub some ice on it. You'll be all right.
Why does it burn so bad?
What are you going on about in there?
There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first?
I want to see if we can resolve this. Well, you were dumb enough to play with it barehanded, so...
Are you daft? Do you think I wanted to handle that muck? One of us had to do it. Just because I'm on the bottom rung doesn't mean you have to. Oh, why won't it stop burning?
Rub some ice on it. You'll be all right.
Let's try it.
Why does it burn so bad?
Let's try to lie. Hey, they're calling for me inside, but I lost my key. Can you help me out?
Now? You're asking me that now? Sure, whatever. Take it. Just be mindful what you touch after. Might have zeranium on it. And if you don't return it, I'll slap you silly with my zeranium-covered hands. But until then, leave me and my burning bits alone.
Everything must be...
We require the key. Nice.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
She sounds pleasant.
Ready to waste him. On your...
Still can't heal.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
All right, well, go get him.
Need some help first. Help me up first.
Over here. Hole in the head. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Use workbench. Can I add any mods? New craft and recipe available. And then I get party upgrades. We got party upgrades available. Party upgrades allows you to upgrade your companions' weapons and armor, improving their efficacy in combat and granting them more abilities. All right. Superheated acceleration barrel. Niall's weapon now deals plasma damage and deals slightly increased damage. Plasma or shock? Let's do plasma. And for the armor, rubberized joint seals, gains immunity to shock side effects. Let's acid proof him. Looks good. Says that there's some new crafting available. Inhaler charge. Okay, so this is it. Raw inhaler charge ready to be used. Maybe I just gotta keep charging it. A ghillie suit. Oh. Alright. Just give me a minute to explore.
Let me out!
Alright, I'm coming. Just give me a minute.
Release me now, you traitors! I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you that!
Oh, you'll spare me, huh? You better watch your tone with me. Young lady.
I'm here at the behest of the exalted leader. You betrayed the glorious dawn.
The Xyranium fumes on the extractorium floor continue to be a sizable issue for our automechs. It seems that no matter how well we try and seal the joints, the gas finds its way inside. The repair crew recommends we increase the airflow from the vent and fans by at least 25%, or the fumes will continue to disable automechs at a rate we can barely match with repairs. Thank the law that we have these machines to do the floor work. I shudder to imagine what would happen if humans had to do work down there.
Let me out!
Ground floor vent and controls.
Release me now, you traitor!
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Zaza. You are?
I'm Commander Jzilla. What's a glorious dawn?
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
Say what now?
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
You really believe that the rifts are some gateway to paradise?
The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
Any idea why your now deceased fellow enlightened individuals betrayed you?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with zeranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts.
Well, I've heard enough.
There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Alright, so I could take her as a companion. I mean, she seems like she's pretty cool. She seems pretty cool, and she seems like she'll be pretty good. I'm just trying to think, though. Do I want to send my boy Niles back to the incognito? I don't know. That's my boy Niles. Let's keep Niles and send Anise back for now.
Really, Commander? You're swapping me out for her? All right. When you need someone you can actually trust, you know where to find me.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
Okay, well, I want to test her out. Kill all the renegade Glorious Dawn cultists at the N-Ray range. Nice. Got a little inhaler charge. Alright, we already came in here.
Kill them before you die.
Gotta watch out for the spitters.
Command.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Oh. Gotta find a way across this river. Let's check the map. I think I can get across the river if I go up on this, but I don't know if I'll be able to jump down from that height without dying. That's a pretty high drop. Gotta be another way across the river. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we'll just have to stay on that side of the building. Supplies. Well, I could use some supplies.
Hit him hard!
Oh!
Let's dismiss with the how do you do's.
Enemy spotted.
Adrenal time. Scrapper super secret plan. Them stupid angry order guys took our base. They killed some crew too. Ask aunties for some helps. Aunties no helps. We even tell aunties adrenal time in base. Aunties not caring. Scrappers make plan. We get base back ourselves. Step 1. Get lots of guns and step on exploders. Step 2. Wait for dumb angry order guys feel safe. Step 2. Wait for dark out. Step 22. Shoot all angry order guys. Step 222. Get base back. Plan foolproof. We do it and get base back. It's a foolproof plan, alright. I mean, it did work, didn't it? So the scrappers, that's a little base that's over there on the other side of this mountain. We'll end up stopping by there eventually. But right now, let's continue on with the Arbiter's mission here. It's really so easy to get distracted in this game. It's just like Fallout. Because you'll get like an objective and it'll be on the other side of the map. And when you start walking towards there, you'll always get intercepted on your way by another mission. Usually multiple missions. Like, what's this? This looks interesting. Scrapper Ravager. Let's try to just avoid it. I think we're gonna have to go through this camp.
Insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Go get him. Alright, I could heal that time. Nice.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
I think I just gotta recharge the inhalers periodically. So sorry if I was struggling with that a little bit earlier. You know what? I do have a sniper rifle. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, look at that! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Alright, I like my sniper rifle. Crystal trees. That's pretty cool. A plasma pistol. That's the first time I've seen that. Got another base over there. Alright, well, let's continue on and do the Arbiter's mission over here.
Let's get to the
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
That is awesome. This is like the coolest gun ever. Got him. Oh, Serenium. I like just looting stuff in this game. It's pretty satisfying. Looks like we got a mech. A doctor mech?
Error. Navigation systems offline. Unable to locate designated path.
I better level up real quick. I got 3 points available here. Let's put one in a medical. That should help us heal up more. Put one in guns, and let's put one in... Let's go science. Perks. Psychopath. Damage increased by 10, 20, and 40% against enemies with cautious, begrudging, or indignant factions, respectively. Alright, I just gotta think. What one do I want? When your health hits 25%, the gas energy deflection apparatus gadget automatically activates without spending energy. That's kind of interesting because the Xyranium can kill you pretty easily. So that seems like it would be pretty useful. And Xyranium absorption. You accumulate Xyranium poisoning much slower and can no longer receive light and heavy poisoning penalties after accumulating too much. Additionally, if you enter a drug crash from using the inhaler, when the crash ends, a portion of your Xyranium poisoning is removed. Warning, maxing out Xyranium poisoning will still kill you. That's not bad either. Xyranium poisoning is accumulated 50% or lower. Slower. Let's do that. I'm a Xyranium absorber now. I'll do another save before I talk to this guy.
Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties?
What seems to be the problem, my artificial friend?
This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming.
Bypass all navigation systems and return to the last known location of your charging pad.
Searching for last known location of charging pad. Success! 1 entry found. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined.
Roam free, or as free as an auto-mechanical with an assigned direction can be.
This unit cannot deviate from its predetermined destination. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Nice. Roam free, my little mechanical. Okay, well. Onward to the Arbiter. What is that? Nope, I don't want to get distracted. I'll check it out after. Okay, first, let's check up here. I don't know what this thing does.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
You don't need to worry. I've experienced more than my share of carnage.
I hope your words are true, for carnage is a more than apt descriptor today. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
Arbiters don't require evidence. You must not be too concerned with justice.
We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Okay. Search the refugee camp on Golden Ridge. Automechanical status. Common supplies, 2 months of food and water rations. Container with basic medical supplies. Batteries for automechanical recharging. This is enough to live by for now, but it certainly won't sustain us. We must secure aid from an independent third party just to survive, and especially to avoid the baleful eye of the Protectorate. Ideally, what we've managed to collect shall be of sufficient informational value to the denizens of Free Market Station.
What sort of life was this? without the Sovereign's guidance.
Wow, it just got real light out, like, all of a sudden. Inhaler charge, nice. This automechanical has been heavily damaged. The barrel of its integrated weapon is warped from heat damage. It's impossible to gauge what took it down or what it was firing at. Well, I'd be surprised if you could look at a broken mechanical and determine what it was firing at. You'd have to be a psychic to know that.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Found something I think might be important.
Inform me.
I found a terminal entry cataloging the base's automechanical defenses.
I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was a superior force.
The defenses seemed pretty resolute, in theory, but automechs are easily manipulated.
The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. Did you have anything else?
1 second. Alright, I'm done with my investigation, and I think I've discussed everything I wanted to.
You're certain? You've combed the place to your liking?
Alright, well now you're making me want to look around a little bit more, so...
Very well. I shall continue to search on my own.
Making me feel like I missed something. No one in the porta potties. I wish I could get in there.
Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots.
Oh, we found someone. Just a resident. Oh, a silenced sniper rifle. Good thing we came up here. That's awesome. I'm gonna switch to that actually. Silenced sniper rifle. Mass distributor. That's new. Alright, nothing else up there. I just wanted to make sure. Make sure there's nothing hidden up there. The only thing we haven't searched is in that little, this little storage over here, but I don't have enough lockpicks to open it.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark?
Do you really care about finding out what really happened here?
As an apprentice, I was taught to see investigations through to their completion. Evidence begets evidence and can lead one to uncover further criminal elements. Any further interest is purely academic. Very well.
All right. Let's just look real quick because I found this guy. The auto mechanical has been heavily damaged, so if I had a hack of 5, I'd be able to find out more, but I don't.
Sure hope Val isn't missing something fierce back on the Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Is that? Yes, that's an incisor, all right.
All right, well, I guess that's it because I just don't have the skills required to find out more.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark?
I'm done with my investigation. I've discussed everything I wanted to.
You're certain? You've combed the place to your liking?
Not really, but yes, I have.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
There was clearly some kind of attack, but I'm not sure what happened.
Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
I do. I think the camp's automechanicals were reprogrammed to target the refugees.
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Why does it feel like you already know the answer and are testing me?
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted?
Maybe they were just defective.
It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
I'm not sure. You got any ideas?
Yes. That relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees, but stolen from the Protectorate, which likely means that they were Protectorate as well. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
And the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to that.
After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
If only we'd found this dastardly sentinel. They must answer for their crimes.
I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
What?
The machines return, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Oh, it's the watch.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Nice shot! That's the way forward through! None shall stand against us!
Ah. Those shock weapons work so good against the automechs.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Return to the bartender. Alright, and he's just gonna post up here now. Let's check the map here. Okay, we got this big thing in the mountains over here, and I don't really know what it is. I kind of want to check it out. Also, let's just see what that is. Nothing, okay. Little sprats.
Take him out!
Let's see who's up here. Such a beautiful planet.
Looks like we're in for a hike.
Looks like it.
When even scavengers are falling on hard times, you know the situation's dire.
Boom! That was nice. Yeah, that sucked.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Dude was looking up like, what was that? See you later. Go get him.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Give me that food. Oh, it's shells. I don't know what way to go first.
All aboard! What? You were thinking it too.
Suspicious data pad appears to be written in code. You can't decipher it, but it seems like it was once very important to whoever lived here. Oh, I got another one of those murals. Our splendor unceasing. For Arcadia, no sacrifice is too great. Such was the caption of this mural, assembled painstakingly by a team of sculptors over the course of 6 years, commissioned by the sovereign himself to immortalize Arcadia's bounty. Alright, I already read this. It's the same thing that we read at the beginning of the stream. The ornate headpiece.
Fastest way down, sure, but you won't be getting back up.
Yeah, let's not go down that way. workbench. Oh, let's see if we can buy anything here. Anything I want to sell. I got two of these pistols. Let's get rid of one. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Thunderstruck. Let's get that, because I'm not really a melee. I'm not doing much melee in this playthrough, so. I got 2 repeating rifles again. Okay. Now I'm just gonna check, make sure that I'm wearing all the best stuff I can be wearing. The Moon Man helmet is plus 5% to base health. This is plus 15% to base health, so this is a lot better. But that Moon Man helmet gave us an extra holster. We just lost that holster. I kind of liked having 3 holsters. We'll keep this for now. Alright, that's about the same. Ooh, that looks big and bulky though. That makes me look like a tank. I'm gonna keep this one. Let's see if I can modify that then to add that holster back. Doesn't look like I can. Okay, well, we got a couple things I can add to this armor. Plasma soak. %50 damage resistance against explosives. 25% against shock. What kills me the most is plasma and corrosive. So I'm going to do plasma for now. Yeah, you see, I lost my holster, so just because of that, I think I'm just going to switch this back to the Moon Man helmet. Yeah, I'd rather just keep my, I'd rather keep that chain spark cannon. Tossball card.
Sure, it's pretty now, but
and we considered what it might look like on fire.
I need to get some lockpicks. You know what? There is a vending machine right there. I wonder if I could buy lockpicks. Any lockpicks? There's mag picks. No lockpicks though. Doors barred shut. Who the hell is this? Molten Dunsany. Alright, you know what? Let's go upstairs first. Pick up Motley Helm. Conglomerated armor. That looks like the best armor that I've seen so far. Right after I changed my armor. Yeah, 13. That's better. Nice. And right after I added the mod. Let's go put that mod back on this new armor now. Shock soak? Alright, let's do the plasma again.
Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Okay.
How are you still upright over there? Sorry, ain't ready yet.
These guys are crazy as hell.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Go get him.
Okay, then spare the dream time.
Oh!
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Hell off of me. Wham bam. Get up.
Who you have my back? Up too, but I'm not ready.
Got him. I got him.
Looks like the mansion's back up for grabs. Here's to the next resident seeing about it.
Those guys were tough. The estate's key. Pick up tattered ledger. And we got hope in the wilderness.
There's a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Okay, let's heal up. Logs. Well, that's that. Our vigilant lies dead. In accompanying a scavenger party last week, she stepped from the path and onto a landmine. There was hardly enough of her left to bury. None are sure what to do now, least of all myself. I'm the only warden still present and living, but that does not mean I feel ready to lead. The others look at me as our supplies dwindle, and the Protectorate sends no recourse and expect me to have answers. Morton came to me yesterday, said something that should have been blasphemy. Nobody's coming for us. There's no rescue. The Protectorates left us to die. I wanted to deny it, but I believe it to be true. Some others here agree, or could be made to agree, yet still others do not and shall not. If we're to start looking after ourselves in earnest, those that disagree shall attempt to stop us as Protectorate law demands with force. Infighting. My predictions were not entirely correct. A group formed from some remnants of the estate's staff, and some of the refugees sought to use the cover of night to escape the estates, presumably to defect to the Order. We refused to allow this to happen. In the fighting that followed, some were killed, but many more were wounded. Morton and I agreed to keep the survivors here, but to what ends, we've yet to decide. Worse, we don't possess the requisite medicine to treat the wounded. All we've managed to acquire is a crate of Auntie's choice adrenatine. It would appear to be faintly similar to the Matriarch's own Mercy oxymorphone, though obviously more crude and seemingly designed for a specific alternate purpose. But we are desperate, and it will help ease the pain of the wounded. By the Matriarch, what are we doing? Preventing our own from joining our enemies, only to treat them with our enemies' supplements? It's enough to make one weep. Ex-Warden Edward Dunsany. Something is going through the estates, a sickness, or I don't know. We are not ourselves anymore. The banditry has become perpetual. Our earlier pretenses of honor abandoned. Morton personally killed several desperate refugees earlier, and I am terrified to say that I cannot recall what I did or did not do. We wanted their supplies to see if they possessed the invader's substance, adrenatine, but they had none. It feels like I cannot think, cannot resist, cannot feel. I write this only to remember that I wrote it and that there was something before this doomed precipice. That's a hard word to pronounce. Precipice. I feel myself irresistibly draw towards. Okay. Messages to the new inhabitants of the Guardian Estates. We know the last 3 years have been difficult for you. You have been left to fend for yourselves, while all around you, the bloodthirsty invaders and feckless traders have squabbled over less land than could suitably house a dozen families. The Sovereign has abandoned you, but you needn't entertain this indignity any longer. As this message travels to you, so does a Protectorate Sentinel. And where normally one would raise a hub of banditry to the ground, this one shall arrive to parley. He will arrive in 3 days' time, in daylight. Engage him openly and outline the entirety of your situation with him, including manpower, munitions, and understanding of Order and Auntie's Choice movements in the region. Should you do so satisfactorily, you may hear from us again, and our working relationship shall be most fruitful. A concerned friend. You sent a lot of words in your last message. Here's ours. Give us Adrenatime and don't die. Give us Adrenatime and die. Send anybody you want and we'll kill them and take whatever they got, and it better be Adrenatime. Everyone here needs the Drena, and we haven't ever got enough. We killed your man, but he didn't have any Drena. Tell us where you're messaging from so we can show you how happy we're not. Ed. Alright, nobody was happy here. Sentinel Verhardt. Once you complete your work at the refugees camp in the western region of Golden Ridge, you shall ascend to the neighboring mountain to the Guardian Estates. You shall do so openly, in daylight, to gain the trust of those within the estates. Those present are ex-Protectorate subjects who have remained in the region, a thorn in the side of the Order and Auntie's Choice alike. Recruit them for our purposes by any and all means. Once you have done this successfully, you shall lead guerrilla strikes throughout the region independently. We trust you shall complete your task with gusto. Incendiary revolver. I'll take that. And that's it. I can't get into the other door. I think this mech is bugged. Or maybe I'm supposed to activate it. Malfunctioning Dragoon. This control panel is connected to a charging port for a Dragoon automech, which currently stands immobile, sleeping its mechanical slumber. A number of wires hang freely, disconnected from the main motivation ports. Okay, so if we had a hack of 8, I think I'd be able to turn this thing on and have it work for us. That would be pretty cool. Alright, I think I can get down here. Just don't want to die. Bit sketchy. Alright, I'm doing a save before I jump down here. Sketch. Alright, we did it. The dawn of the glorious betrayal. Kill the cultists at the Enray range. We might as well just go over there and do that. Alright, this is the companion quest here, Dawn of a Glorious Betrayal. Let's just cross the river real quick. Can't get in through here, looks like. We found the cool cave. Alright. I just gotta send a text real quick. Alright. Trooper Baylor's Journal, Entry 33. Free at last. I finally get the gumption to pry Auntie's claws out of my back, and there ain't enough bits in this whole misbegotten system to get me to stick my head back into that yoke. Regina, my girl, you are on your way to the high life as an independent operator, and you are off to a flying start due to all these fine supplies that I borrowed on my way out of Auntie's camp. I am committed to this new life due to my extraordinarily self-driven nature, and of course the hefty fines are weighing in me if Auntie's gets their hands on me again. I even found myself this fine cave to hide out in. No one is going to find me here, for I put a few holes in them first, but nothing's perfect. I wish this damn wind would stop whistling through here all day and night. Seems like it'll be enough to get on the strongest of nerves, even though I heard whispering when I came in. Woman doesn't need that kind of atmosphere when she's hiding out. So there's a woman hiding out in here. Trooper Baylor's Journal, Entry 34. Regina, my girl, don't be letting your nerves ruin a good run. Just one more pull from the bottle. This cave is your best asset, regardless of its peculiarities. It's a short shot to a couple vendors and far enough off the beaten path to keep folk from stumbling in. Why, just last week I helped relieve a lost Sub Rosa salesperson of the weight of his goods and sent him on his way into the vermin-infested ravines. I may be a bit of a thief, but I sure ain't no murderer. I leave that to the critters. You hear that, Mr. Whispers? I ain't no murderer. And I sure as law don't need you saying so when I am trying to sleep. I am done with you, Mr. Whispers. I am going to seal up every crack and notch in the back of this cave. No more wind giving me the gilts. Besides, the lack of rest is making me a mite sloppy. This morning I dang near shot myself while cleaning my gun. Old Regina ain't going out that dumb. Oh. There she is. Ex-Auntie's Choice employee, Regina Baylor. Okay, Regina. Ain't no coward, but enough's enough. Spent a week sealing up the cracks in my new little hidey hole so thorough that my candle flame didn't waver except at the entrance, and still the thrice damned whispering ain't stopping. It ain't the wind. This morning, I found all the stuffing I blocked up the cracks with tore up, and a new painting on the wall, and all my tripwires at the entrance been ripped out and twisted into chokers. Of course, Mr. Whispers ain't being shy about voicing opinions on what I deserve. Okay, fine. Miss Baylor's shining girl maybe didn't grow up to be no paragon of law, but what would anyone expect me going through what I have? Auntie teaches one damned wisdom. It's a beast eat beast universe. A beast eat beast universe. Not a sin to be smart enough to know it's better to eat than be eaten. Some of the wording in this game is so weird and hard to read, so sorry if I stutter with some of these words and sentences. As sure as a solar flare, I don't need whispers telling me how many kids that salesman had. Nope, I don't need that at all. So that's it. I am getting while I can. And she died. Zero G brew. It's like that. The cultist's armor. That was a pretty nice little cave. Henry Range. Okay, just gotta kill all these people. Damn. Rip that dude in half.
I spy my next victim.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
I'm alive.
That's gotta be the end raid range. I'm looking forward to having some words with this Victor.
Looks like we're about to enter a fun house or something. Go to downstairs. Transition to the N-ray range. Well, we can go through here.
Damn it all! The door's sealed. We'll need to find another way in. Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
It's a bloodbath in here.
We can hear those wrinkly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends!
Enable the power. We gotta do it a certain order, maybe? No, that's not it. Let's try... No. Alright. It seems like there's an order. Note that activating any more than 3 switches will overload the system, prompting an automatic reset. Okay. Well then let's just activate 3. Exemplar Foxworth.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by, is it 30 or, oh, hello.
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing.
There's a cultist behind you. Wait, surely she isn't with you.
The sooner you answer my questions, the sooner she and I can both be gone.
Fine. Just please keep her away from me.
I'm looking for someone named Victor Clemens. Have you seen him?
Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse.
Worse how?
He's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point. Never a harsh word to anyone, but being in his presence, well, it's as if his stress is infectious. Best not to push him. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well.
Shame I haven't the medical expertise to help staunch your bleeding.
That's all right. That's all right. Blood is optional, regardless.
You need to focus and tell me what's going on here. Did the cultists do all this?
The crazed people like your friend here have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
That's fine. I'll just randomly fire my weapons until I hit something.
You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you.
So, just so we're clear, you're saying that these cultists are completely invisible?
There's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate.
If you have a gadget for seeing the unseen, seems you shouldn't have been caught unaware.
If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion to the presiding bishop that N-ray scanners be standard issue. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby, but with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it.
Well, this is all fascinating, but it sounds like I've got some work to do.
Don't worry. I'll just be here, in my deepening puddle of blood.
All right. Acquire the N-ray scanner. Alright, this might be hard. I know the cultist is over here somewhere.
Look there, on the counter. Reckon it's the N-ray scanner that scientist was on about.
The N-ray scanner. Use this device to see enemies' wires and traps through walls. It also detects invisible threats. When used in combat, you gain additional critical hit chance. All right. There they are.
Enemy spotted.
Guns, talk to them.
All right, that's kind of cool.
Is that you, presiding bishop? I'm sorry, I haven't had time to clean up. It's so hard to get bloodstains out of our uniforms.
Yep, it's me, the presiding bishop, and I'm telling you to keep strong, don't die.
My, I really must be in a bad way if you're being nice to me. You're usually about as pleasant as an acid bath.
I found the device you told me about. How do I use it to get into the range?
You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override panel. Try not to electrocute yourself. Don't worry. I'll just be here in my deepening puddle of blood.
Alright, use it to see the wires. There they are. The N-ray scanner allows you to view wires through walls. Following them often leads you to sources that power objects such as doors, traps, and hazards. I see. So it's this one. Alright, it's this one, and then it's this one, and then it's this one.
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
Okay.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Check enemy light just turned on. I'm coming for you.
Uh-oh, man is almost dead. Let's let them try. Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
Can't see this person.
I will restore my life or avenge my death. I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Not us. We don't need to die. We got an elevator. Strange device. This contraption's internals seem jerry-rigged, as if it were hastily assembled from scrap components and wires. Beyond that, you can't gauge much about it.
That's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
Up the elevator we go. Oh no, that transitions to Golden Ridge. I don't want to leave. Door is barred shut. My controller died. One second. Back in business. Message from not identified.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Let's finish this, Victor. Wiley's calculations. Archivist Clemens, good news. Seer Wiley just passed along his latest calculations. I haven't had an opportunity to review them, but I know you usually prefer to substantiate the numbers yourself. I'm confident Wiley's math is immaculate, as always, but please contact me directly with any concerns or questions. May all your endeavors elicit optimal results. Abbott Newell. Personal log. We get an incident. Danger, extreme, log in while I have time. Facility breached by unknown agents, not aunties, definitely not protectorate, deluded and chaotic, might be religious, avoid at all costs. Experiment destroyed, unknown agents affected. Manage to salvage a sufficient amount of out-of-phase explosives. And we'll need to find some way to recreate the experiment. Unable to send messages from here. Okay. And here's Wiley's calculations. Earlier, the abbot sent me a message that he claimed was from Seer Wiley. Just as I know his approach to applied mathematical formula, with the familiarity in mind, I can say with confidence that these calculations were not written by Wiley. On line 136, there is an improperly carried 6. Halfway through proof 210, he seems to start a completely unrelated proof. And the last 16 formulae are completely identical. These mistakes are so egregious, they seem deliberate. What is the abbot playing at, sending me this? This must be some kind of ploy. But what and why? I can't waste time focusing on this. I have work to do.
Ridiculous killing tool who has isolated you from my end.
I'll find my next victim. I mean a hostile about.
I thought that was a window, no? Prototype exclusion chamber. Ah, we can get a psi. This appears to be a reinforced storage container for some kind of experimental melee weapon. From behind the glass, the weapon's blade softly hums. A charged triple barrel shotgun and plasma caster armor. Let's see that shotgun. A charged shotgun. Let's try that.
Got some bad company.
Thought you agents were durable.
And I'll take care of him,
Oh,
Commander.
it's got a little bit of a delay on it. No, no. Give me my other shotgun back. The corrosive one was better, I think. Or the incendiary triple barrel shotgun. That's the one I had before.
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. Why don't you unlock the door?
Aggressor at hand.
Come out, sprat. Straight at them!
You're just not a good look, Commander.
Friend of friends are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans.
Just don't give her a reason to gut you and you'll be fine.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
What happened with Victor's experiment?
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
Well, that was all I wanted. Try not to get killed on the way out.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
I'll take that. The Dragoon helmet. A silenced plasma pistol. Daily tasks. If an experiment has catastrophically failed, please make sure to evacuate before login. This device is especially interesting due to its humble origins. During facility maintenance, our novices use tools such as these to identify breaks and shorts in electrical systems. Okay. Prototype N-ray scythe. Personal project is coming close to completion. Most N-ray weaponry designed at this facility has been sent to the front, but Archivist Clemens permitted me to take some additional time to perfect this device under the additional conceit that once complete, it would be sent to the monastery. I'm surprised he had any aims regarding it whatsoever, considering his professed disregard for combat, but I digress. My prototype is an N-ray scythe. Normally, the awkward design of the harvesting tool is that ends with its efficacy as a weapon, but with the blade infused with high-efficiency N-rays, it is infinitely more dangerous. I've rendered the weapon inert until I can put my final touches on it. That's the weapon that we couldn't get.
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Whoops. Okay. Invisible mines, that's not cool. This is super sketch. I'm doing a save here.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe, you have been pursued. Time for that is over. Please.
The hell is that? The hell out of here. I'm screwed. That wasn't good.
Not a good look, Commander.
Whoops.
Knew you had my back.
I can take it. You know what? Just shoot those things. Oh, it's sealed. Nice.
Commander.
Alright. Are we good? We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have anticipated this. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
There's always a choice. Stand down and nobody needs to get hurt.
I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge to sway me. I cannot allow this. I cannot allow our efforts to be in vain. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth.
I thought you were a scientist, not a martyr. Is this how you want to be remembered?
Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character.
You're here to limit collateral damage. Blowing me up wouldn't limit any then.
You read my terminal. I cannot. No. I deny what you're saying. Whatever my personal feelings, the Order's success is more important. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain, the words would be lost on you.
If it could prevent needless death, why not try?
Your verbiage does not conceal the gaps in your knowledge. But the presiding bishop has taught us that ignorance is not a punishable sin. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
Even when the perfect path is offered to them, people will still deviate from it.
But surely, over time, these deviations would subside? Though I do not seek the abolition of free will, no. No, humanity would do what is best for itself. I'm sure. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray.
I think I finally understand you. You're afraid to live with what you've been doing here.
What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself?
The criminal type.
That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
DeVries destroyed Horizon Point, killing hundreds of people. You want to be like her?
Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time.
Yep, at Horizon Point.
I don't wish to believe you, but what you're saying has the ring of truth to it. I've been a fool going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. What say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife? See what he knows.
Now hold on. Victor's not the first to be taken in by DeVries' cunning. It feels wrong to punish him for it. I doubt he's got any more secrets to tell anyway.
Yeah, I'd say Niles is right. There's no need for torture. We're done here.
Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company.
What was your plan with helping DeVries anyhow?
I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar.
That's pretty messed up. Pretty messed up train of thought you got there. How do I know you're not gonna go back to helping DeVries the moment I leave?
Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to.
You did the right thing.
I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed.
Goodbye. Try not to join any other revolutionary groups, huh?
You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
Level 11. Sweet. Alright, that completes the companion quests for Azza. Oh no, it's still active actually. Is it just gonna be active until we kill this guy? It seems like it wants me to kill this guy. I mean, he surrendered. I don't want to kill the man who surrendered. Let's save it right here. Let's see if I kill him, what happens. No, that still doesn't do it. Okay, let's load back then. There might be like a couple more guys in this building maybe that we gotta take out. Take these grenades. Reject. I don't want that.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
Hierarch?
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
Alright. I'm gonna weigh in on that because it sounds like I gotta go to Paradise Island to complete it. And I do think that I'm starting to run out of time here because I gotta go and eat something. So I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up. And I might come back and continue tonight. Not sure yet. It just depends on if I have the time. The quiet time, I should say. Alright, let's get out of this building. And here we are. Okay. Let's level up real quick. Alright, let's put one into leadership and 2 into observation. Okay. So I think that is it. I'm going to wrap this stream up right here. And then I'll try to get back into this as soon as I can. If I get back into this game, it'll probably be today. Later on today. And tomorrow, I'm going to plan on streaming Fallout 3 again. We're going to go into the Broken Steel DLC and start that. So stay tuned for that if you want to see it. And thank you all for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate all of you. And I hope you have a great night. Peace out.